Hi everybody, it's Pastor Miguel from the Children's Bread Deliverance Ministry here in Maryland. I pray that you and your family are doing well. Today I wanted to take the time to speak to you in regards to the coronavirus and why I feel the coronavirus has affected certain areas of the world more than any other areas. Okay, specifically talking about China, Italy, and New York City. Now, those areas are not the only areas that have been hit pretty hard. I mean, Washington, D.C. is seeing a lot of cases, but specifically New York City. Then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the history of New York City, also China and Italy, because people see Italy as a place where the Vatican is at, and it's supposed to be holy and all those things. But there's a lot of corruption there, as well as the issues with China, and of course here in the United States, in New York City, is very corrupt, that city. And I'm gonna talk to you about some of those things. Sorry, let me turn this off. I'm going to talk to you about some of those things because I think it's necessary that we understand that we need to repent. Because if we don't repent, then things are just it's gonna get worse. Because initially it's the disease, but it's gonna turn into a financial issue if we don't repent, if we don't turn away from these things. And we as Christians need to stand up and fight some of these things that are happening. And I'm not talking about what God is doing. I'm talking about what the evil people who are causing this to happen are doing. Because we Christians we're sitting back in our chairs and we're not really doing anything about it. And so what's happening is we are allowing the devil to take territory that is not his. And because we're doing that, the Lord is upset, and he's gonna punish. He's punishing us for that. If you look at China, China is very popular for abortion. I mean, probably millions and millions and millions of abortion in China. They've been persecuting Christians left and right. Italy, the child abuse cases. In Italy, the corruption that we see in the Vatican with the with hiding priests that have raped children and molested them and things like that. So you see these areas, China and Italy, are the ones who are the most seeing the brunt of this. Okay, that doesn't leave the New York out of it. New York has been hit pretty hard. And the reason for that is if you look at since 2015, some of the issues that have happened in New York City, it's clear as day why New York City's been hit the hardest here in the United States. 2015, New York City projected an image of Kali, which is a representation of the goddess Jezebel, into the Empire State Building. That's 2015. So Jezebel was projected into the Empire State Building. 2016, the Arch of Baal was was brought into New York City as a way, because ISIS was destroying the Arch of Baal over there, I think in Iraq or something. And so they brought a representation of the arch and they placed it in the middle of New York City for everybody to come and to look at it. And so, if you don't know who Baal is the fertility god, and it was the husband of the spirit of the goddess Ashtoreth. And Ashtoreth was the god that Jezebel worshipped, and Jezebel's father was the high priest of the temple of Baal. So it's all interconnected. Baal and Jezebel are interconnected. But obviously, Jezebel worshipped Baal as well. Baal and Ashtoreth are the gods of fertility. And so we see that in 2016. After that, we see that New York City was at the forefront of abortion. One of the first states to allow late term abortion. And people don't realize this, but between 2001 and 2009, Jezebel was the senator of New York City. And who do I mean by Jezebel? Okay, Jezebel was Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is the incarnate spirit of Jezebel. Okay, and so it's Bill Clinton is the Ahab spirit. I said this. I made a video a long time ago about how Jezebel has taken over Hillary Clinton, and Hillary Clinton, the way she acts is exactly how the Jezebel spirit behaves. And so for a long time, we've seen the permanent appearance of Jezebel in New York City. As a matter of fact, some people believe that the Statue of Liberty is a representation of Ishtar. And Ishtar is the spirit of Jezebel. Okay? It's in a way the spirit of Jezebel. So what we're seeing is that New York City has embraced this false gods, and it has actually. It could have been any other god. It could have been any other god. It could have been any other god from another religion. But specifically, we see over and over again the handprint of Jezebel in New York City. I get a lot of cases from New York City, usually with people dealing that have dealt with witchcraft or they've done witchcraft against it. There's a lot of witchcraft in New York City. And so we need to repent from all these things. We need to stand up and say, no, you're not going to project that in that building. You're not going to place this here. We don't want that here. Okay? Because if we don't repent from those things and we turn away from all this wicked behavior that we're seeing and asking God to forgive us, this is not gonna get better. First with this disease, and then it's gonna be financially. There's gonna rise in crime. I heard something like 74% of businesses have somehow or another have been robbed in New York City. So things are not gonna get any better. We don't want to see riots in the street. We need to repent. We need to turn away from these things and ask God to have mercy on us. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to this channel. And God bless you. And once again, I'm from the Children's Bread Deliverance Ministry here in Maryland and the Christonian Church as well. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you. God bless you. If you have a prayer request, you place it below, and I'll be happy to pray for you. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.